This is Primetime News. First story, Ukraine invasion. Is Putin trying to restart Soviet glory or is trying to protect what's left of its after NATO? Second story, Russia's war on Ukraine provides as a support on warning to China. And third story is the political crisis in Pakistan. Ukraine invasion. Is Putin trying to restart Soviet glory or is trying to protect what's left from NATO? On February 24, 2022, Russia shocked the world by invading neighboring Ukraine. After 42 days, Russia continued its aggression, including attacks on multiple civilian targets, even though most of the world has united against him. In 1991, the year that Soviet Union was split up into 15 independent republics. In 1990, the year before the breakup of the USSR, annexing Ukraine would give Russia greater access to the Black Sea, along with Crimea, which Russia annexed in 2014. But it may not end with Ukraine. Just 30 years later, Russia President Vladimir Putin and his administration are making risky bets to try to restore the Kremlin's influence on nations forming in the Soviet bloc, with Russia's military power in the background. Putin's repeated his position during an annual year-end press conference in Moscow on 23 December that he would not accept Ukraine joining the NATO, emphasizing that Russia needed security guarantees. Far from being a historic blunder, NATO expansion was one of the greatest American successes of the post-Cold War era. From being the act of a dominating superpower, it was part of a long tradition of vulnerable states begging to join American liberal empire, Russia with far greater security than it could have provided itself. Second story, Russia war on Ukraine provide as a support or warning to China. China has so far refused to condemn the war was criticized the West for imposing sanctions. China's relations with Russia have come under even closer scrutiny since the two countries declared a loan-limit partnership in early February. Western intelligence reports claim that China knew in advance of Putin's plan to invade Ukraine and had reportedly urged the Russian president to delay the war until the Beijing Winter Olympics ends. However, China has denied making such requests and tries the reports as baseless allegations. China has abstained in votes at the United Nations condemning Russia's action and is keeping with standard policy, has strongly opposed economic sanctions against Russia. Our third story, Pakistan political crisis. On April 3rd, Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan dissolved parliament and escaped a planned no-confidence vote that likely would have exiled him. With legal challenges pending, an early election has strong possibility. Khan's decision has jumped Pakistan into political doubt and created new risks for the country's weak security and economic environments. Pre-crisis, the country was shaken by some of South Asia's highest inflation rates, which have been further worsened by falling global oil prices. Now, with the country's politics in change, economic pressure is poised to deepen. Already, the IMF has suspended its current program until a new government is in place. Foreign investors and creditors may step back too, Pakistan economists also. Pakistan's Supreme Court ruled on 7 April 2022 that the National Assembly must resume to hold a no-confidence vote on Prime Minister Imran Khan, days after he avoided being booted out of office by getting the president to dissolve parliament. In a common verdict, and the 5-member bench also declared the dissolution of the parliament unconstitutional. Imran Khan will now face a no-trust vote on April 9. The constitution crisis has exposed economic and social stability in a nuclear-armed nation of 220 million people, with its currency hitting all-time low earlier on Thursday and foreign exchange reserves tumbling. If Imran Khan loses the no-confidence vote, the opposition could nominate its own prime minister and hold power until August 2023, by which date fresh election has to be held.